So I get asked all the time, Alan, what do you do? What are you good at? What is like every day? What's your day like? Now, here's what I do. I'm a connector. I'm an influencer. I love living my life and meeting people at every walk of life, everywhere that I'm kind of living my life, what I'm doing. That may be at the coffee shop, maybe when I'm on a plane, and maybe when I hop in an Uber, it may be at a diner at the Georgia National Championship football game, it may be at the park, it may be when I'm riding my motorcycle. I live my life and I meet people everywhere I go. I love being kind of an ambassador of all things that are good. And the great thing about that is when I meet people, what am I trying to do? What's my motive behind it? Here's my only motive is making a friend and making them feel special and important. And in that connection, a lot of times, maybe I make a friend, maybe we grab breakfast together, maybe I say slide up together. Sometimes it may be somebody say, hey, I want to move into Roswell, and do you have somebody you can introduce me to? Hey, Alan, I need somebody to cut my hair. Who's my dentist? I need somewhere to go work out. Or, hey, I'm looking to buy a new motorcycle. They see me on my bike and they come up and we start talking about motorcycles. So a lot of the times it's just me introducing and connecting somebody. And even sometimes I meet people and say, hey, I'm moving to Texas. Do you know somebody? And the great thing is just kind of living my life. I know folks all over the place, which is wonderful. And for me, and this does happen, which is wonderful, it's really crazy the amount of people that I have met living my life, doing my normal thing. Not in a work environment, not in the office, not kind of in my mode. It's when I'm just kind of doing my regular thing and I'm grabbing coffee and somebody sits down and we start talking, we make a small friendship. And at the end of it, I'm always asking them, I'm asking about them, their family, what they do. And at the end of it, normally they're asking me, well, Alan, what is it you do? And I'll share with them, you know. I'm in the mortgage industry. I help people make the largest financial decision they'll ever make. You know, sometimes it's buying or selling a house or maybe refinancing. And normally, they're asking me for my contact information because I've just kind of made a friend, a small level of trust there. And it is amazing when you just reach outside of yourself and look at somebody beside you, grabbing coffee and look over and just say, hey. You never know if that's just going to be a simple friendship, or it may be somebody 3 weeks later calls and invites you to go on a skiing trip, or says, you know what, I got a friend of mine that's looking to, for me, buy a house, you know, in Florida. Could you help them? And it's something that we can actually do right, introduce them to somebody. So what do I do every day? I live my life. I encourage people around me. I reach out and say hello. I try to make a difference to people around me and introduce them to folks. And sometimes it actually comes back into my field, into my garden, and I plant that, and sometimes it generates business, and sometimes it just generates a new friend. So all I encourage you to do is, when you're out living your life, look beside you, the other side. If somebody's close to you, just look up and smile and say, hey.